What kind of music? What kind of hip hop did you listen to growing up? Like, who were your favorite artists?
Growing up, that's a good question. I started off like Too Short and Eazy-E,
Easy Short,
simple,
okay.
Rappers like that, NWA and stuff. But then I started kind of graduating into more, lyrical stuff, and I was really into a lot of like East Coast rap.
Is East
Nas.
Coast
Nas,
yeah.
exactly. Nas and rappers like that.
Jay-Z?
Yeah.
Jay-Z's East Coast,
I wasn't
right?
a big Jay-Z fan, though. I was more of a Nas and kind of underground East Coast
B.I.G.
stuff. Like,
I mean,
Yeah,
Reasonable Doubt
organized.
2 was pretty fire, though.
no, he has dope
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
He has
No,
dope
I agree,
stuff.
I
It's
agree,
just-
but-
it's really just, my
I agree.
preference, I guess.
Yeah, yeah.
I liked artists like Organized Confusion, kind of underground East Coast guys. And then I started getting more active in the hip hop scene, underground hip hop scene in LA, and I started listening to more West Coast underground stuff, like Freestyle Fellowship and people like that. So
Yeah, I grew up. I grew up like on the East Coast mainly, so like I grew up
yeah.
listening
So
to
you
like
say-
A$AP Rock. And
yeah. Oh, A$AP Rock, not
Yeah, like-
A$AP Rocky, but A$AP.
No, A$AP Rock. Yeah, like
right.
the old school underground
Yeah.
hip hop guy.
No, absolutely.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
East Coast lyrics are more poetic, or you're saying that they're
It was
kind of
just
more
like
deep,
a different
deeper?
vibe.
It's
They were like a little bit
different, yeah.
angrier, angsty. I want to say.
Oh, do you think?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Where
Like-
here was more like
Party.
kind of like Eazy-E,
Yeah.
Ice Cube. It was kind of more
Right.
like that laid back, like
a little more
gangster
laid back.
stuff. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
But it wasn't as like angry or, you know what I mean?
Right,
Like there was like a
right.
slightly different vibe to it.
Yeah.
I think other than probably Ice Cube and police brutality issue, probably there weren't a lot of angry music
Out here?
out here. Other than Tupac.
Hit him up.
Yeah, Tupac.
Hit 'em
that
up,
was
that's
what I was
Tupac,
thinking
yeah.
about.
That was kind of angry.
Yeah.
That was
It
dope.
was.
Yeah.
Is that the start of East Coast West Coast war? Hit 'em up.
That's not the start of it, but that was definitely at the height of it.
Yeah, for
That was
sure.
at the height of it.
Yeah.
And a lot of death
Yeah,
came
September
out.
'96 and then March '97, Tupac and Biggie. Yeah.
Which we're all finding out now could have
Now,
all
yeah.
been Diddy.
Do you think it's all
Oh,
Diddy?
is it?
A lot of people are
I
accusing
don't
Diddy
doubt
that
it.
Diddy was.
I don't think it was
all
just
behind the
Diddy,
scene.
but I think
Right.
he was one of the main figures for sure.
Yeah.
Him and Suge Knight, between the two of them. Yeah.
Right. Do you remember H.O.T.?
Yes.
H.O.T.
The K-pop.
The
group?
K-pop group? Yeah,
they
yeah.
actually did gangster rap too.
Well,
What was that song? Hakyo.
no,
yeah,
but
yeah.
what I was gonna say is the day that they released their album, the Candy, High Five of
yeah.
We Hate All Kinds of Violence. That was released in '96, the same day Tupac was actually shot.
Oh, really? That's
really?
the same
Which
day.
was the night of the Tyson Seldon
Yeah,
fight.
yeah,
wasn't
yeah,
it?
right, right.
It was over in the first
in
round.
Vegas.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
in Vegas.
wow.
So it was the same day.
Anyway,
Oh.
yeah, that's how long ago.
That's hip hop history right there.
Yeah, right.
What was it? What was it? What's it like being? What was it like being into hip hop as a Korean American in LA around the time when Ice Cube released that one song?
Black Korea.
Black Korea.
Korea?
Yeah.
Oh man.
Because like I still have like weird internal conflicts about that.
Yeah.
Because like I met Ice Cube recently in the
did?
last year, and it wasn't until I posted it that people were like, "But what about Black Korea?" And I was like, "Oh yeah, what about Black Korea?" Then I was like, "How do I feel about this?" I was like, "I don't know." You know,
Supposedly he apologized,
He
according
did.
to Doug, right?
he did.
You bumped into him accidentally?
I
or-
worked with him.
Oh, you worked with
Yeah, I
him?
worked with him.
Is this when you're doing marketing?
It was when I was I like shot a video for him, which was like with like this one Korean artist, and then I got into a spat with the Korean artist, so I never released it.
A Korean like a musician?
No,
Oh,
art
okay.
like art
Like
artist,
visual-
like painting.
visual art?
Yeah,
Okay, okay.
visual artist. Yeah. So,
Yeah.
but yeah, he was a nice guy. He was really cool, Ice Cube.
I think Ice Cube, brings a lot of feelings. Because I think
To the
he's very
Koreans.
anti-establishment too.
He is.
Yeah, he used to be like. So I even wrote articles about him writing Black Korea when Straight Outta Compton movie came out. I thought Koreans should still remember that song hurts us. But he became very anti-establishment. He didn't get vaccinated. He lost a lot of roles. He said he was offered like $12 million for a sequel of like Friday, but he refused it because, he didn't want to get vaccinated. And I think he was standing like firm, and he's pretty much, he became like a political pundit these days and talking a lot of stuff attacking like Deep State and stuff. You know, I mean, I think he changed his course or something. But yeah, there's the two sides of you know. When I listen to the name Ice Cube, yeah, a lot of thoughts come into it.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
Yeah, for me, I was a huge Ice Cube fan.
I mean,
Yeah.
when
I was a huge fan.
No
and-
Vaseline, that song.
Yeah, the
was
No Vaseline
huge.
song was against Common.
Was that against Common?
Against Common, yeah.
It wasn't about like Eazy-E and all those old crew at
No,
NWA.
it was against Common, specifically Common, because Common had beef with him. But
No Vaseline. Okay.
Yeah.
I just got an image and
I think it does kind of mean
I
that
don't
kind of
want to know
image.
what
I
that
think.
image is.
that's probably
It was
what
in the
means,
movie
yeah.
because he was, I think he was having beef with his, members too, NWA members with Dre
Oh, Straight Outta Compton.
and
Yeah.
Eazy-E, and also the manager. The manager's Jewish too. Who do you remember the manager for NWA?
Yes. Fuck, he's huge.
Forgot his
too.
He's huge.
yeah.
Yeah.